What if I told you that one of the most underestimated countries in the Middle East is quietly transforming itself into a global powerhouse in 2025? What if I told you that while much of the world looks toward Saudi Arabia, the UAE, or Qatar, another Gulf nation is carving its own unique path to success, one rooted in tradition, resilience, and forward-looking ambition? That country is Oman, and its rise this year is one of the most fascinating stories unfolding in the global arena. For decades, Oman has lived in the shadow of its neighbors. It was often seen as a quiet, peaceful, and conservative state, a place known more for its stunning natural beauty and historical heritage than for its economic clout. But behind the scenes, Oman has been undergoing a transformation that is now becoming impossible to ignore. In 2025, Oman is not just surviving the challenges of a competitive region. It is thriving, booming, and becoming a model of stability and growth that many nations around the world are beginning to admire. From bold economic reforms to a surge in global investments, from the rise of tourism to a new wave of diplomacy, Oman has positioned itself as a nation that bridges tradition with modernity. Its leadership has taken careful steps to ensure that growth is not just rapid but also sustainable, making Oman a story worth telling. So, in this video, we will uncover 5 powerful reasons why Oman is booming in 2025, each one shedding light on how this Gulf nation is shaping its destiny. Visionary leadership and economic reforms. One of the most important reasons for Oman's boom in 2025 lies in its visionary leadership and bold economic reforms. For years, Oman's economy was heavily dependent on oil, just like its Gulf neighbors. But unlike countries that only doubled down on oil wealth, Oman understood early that the future required diversification. The government launched Oman Vision 2040, a roadmap designed to reduce dependence on oil revenues and build a diversified economy fueled by tourism, logistics, manufacturing, fisheries, and technology. In 2025, these reforms are paying off. Leadership under Sultan Haytham bin Tariq has emphasized transparency, accountability, and inclusivity. Instead of rushing toward flashy megaprojects, Oman has focused on sustainable growth that benefits its citizens in real and practical ways. By empowering small and medium-sized enterprises, encouraging entrepreneurship, and investing in skills development, Oman has created an environment where young Omanis can thrive in both traditional industries and the modern digital economy. What makes Oman's reforms so remarkable is their balance. The country hasn't abandoned its oil industry, it still plays a key role, but it has used oil revenues wisely to fund diversification projects. This ensures that Oman is not trapped by the volatility of oil markets, unlike in the past. As a result, foreign investors now view Oman as a stable, predictable, and promising destination. In 2025, international companies are lining up to partner with Oman in sectors ranging from renewable energy to shipping, making it a hub of opportunity in the Middle East. The leadership's focus on economic inclusivity also means ordinary citizens are seeing the benefits. Job opportunities are expanding, wages are stabilizing, and the government is actively working to ensure that prosperity is shared. This makes Oman's boom not just about big numbers but about improving the quality of life for its people. Strategic location and global trade power. Another reason Oman is booming in 2025 is its strategic location and growing role as a global trade power. Oman sits at a crossroads of international trade routes, connecting Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Its ports, Salalah, Sohar, and Duqm, are rapidly emerging as some of the most important maritime hubs in the world. Unlike other Gulf countries that rely on the Strait of Hormuz, Oman's unique geography gives it direct access to the Arabian Sea and the Indian Ocean, bypassing some of the world's most politically sensitive choke points. This advantage is enormous in 2025, as global shipping companies look for reliable, safe, and efficient routes to move goods across continents. The port of Duqm, in particular, has become a centerpiece of Oman's strategy. It is not just a port but an entire economic zone, complete with industries, refineries, and logistics hubs. Backed by investments from global powers including China, India, and Europe, Duqm has transformed Oman into a key player in global trade. Oman's neutrality in regional conflicts also makes it a trusted partner. Unlike some Gulf nations that are caught up in geopolitical rivalries, Oman has maintained a policy of balanced diplomacy, ensuring that its ports and trade networks remain open and secure. This reputation for stability attracts not just businesses but also foreign governments eager to collaborate with Oman on energy security and supply chain resilience. Tourism and cultural renaissance. The third reason behind Oman's boom in 2025 is the dramatic rise of tourism and the cultural renaissance sweeping across the country. Oman has always had a unique charm. Its rugged mountains, endless deserts, turquoise seas, and rich heritage make it one of the most beautiful destinations in the Middle East. But unlike some of its neighbors that built artificial attractions, Oman has chosen to highlight its authenticity, and this approach is now paying off. In 2025, Oman has emerged as a top global tourism hotspot. Tourists from Europe, Asia, and even North America are flocking to experience Oman's natural beauty and warm hospitality. Places like Muscat, Nizwa, Salalah, and Sur are buzzing with activity, while ecotourism and adventure tourism are rapidly growing industries. The government's investment in infrastructure, including new airports and luxury resorts, has made travel easier, while strict sustainability policies ensure that the environment and cultural heritage are preserved. Cultural pride is also at the heart of this boom. Oman has successfully promoted its history and traditions, from the grandeur of forts and souks to the elegance of Omani music, dance, and cuisine. Tourists are not just coming for the beaches, they are immersing themselves in the culture. This cultural authenticity sets Oman apart in a region often dominated by glitz and artificiality. Beyond economics, tourism has also strengthened Oman's image on the global stage. Visitors leave with positive impressions, spreading the word about Oman's stability, friendliness, and unique character. This soft power is priceless, making Oman not just a destination but a brand that attracts respect and admiration worldwide. Renewable energy and sustainability drive. The fourth reason Oman is booming in 2025 is its bold commitment to renewable energy and sustainability. In a world racing toward clean energy, Oman has positioned itself as a leader in harnessing solar and wind power, as well as green hydrogen. Unlike some countries that only pay lip service to sustainability, Oman has invested heavily in practical projects that are already delivering results. The country's vast deserts provide perfect conditions for solar energy, while its coastal winds make wind farms highly efficient. In 2025, Oman is not only producing renewable energy for domestic use but also exporting clean energy to neighboring countries. The development of green hydrogen, in particular, has put Oman on the global map, attracting billions in investments from European and Asian partners eager to secure future energy supplies. Sustainability in Oman also extends beyond energy. The government has launched nationwide initiatives to protect biodiversity, conserve water, and manage urban growth responsibly. Eco-friendly projects are being integrated into city planning, and Omani businesses are encouraged to adopt green practices. Stable diplomacy and global partnerships. The fifth and final reason for Oman's boom in 2025 is its stable diplomacy and growing network of global partnerships. In a region often associated with tension and rivalry, Oman stands out as a nation of balance, wisdom, and peace. For decades, Oman has maintained a neutral stance in Middle Eastern conflicts, positioning itself as a mediator trusted by all sides. This diplomatic approach has earned Oman respect far beyond the region. In 2025, Oman's diplomacy is paying off economically and politically. Countries from East and West are turning to Oman as a reliable partner. Its neutrality makes it an ideal place for dialogue, trade, and cooperation. Global powers, including the United States, China, Russia, and the European Union, view Oman as a bridge, a country that can connect different worlds without getting entangled in conflicts. This diplomatic credibility translates directly into economic benefits. International investors prefer countries that are politically stable, and Oman offers exactly that. Its image as a safe, secure, and trustworthy nation makes it a magnet for businesses, tourism, and partnerships. Oman's soft power is growing, and with it, its influence on global issues such as climate change, trade security, and cultural exchange. As we've seen, Oman's boom in 2025 is not a coincidence, it is the result of visionary leadership, strategic location, cultural pride, renewable energy, and stable diplomacy. Each of these reasons paints a picture of a nation that has chosen its own path, one rooted in wisdom, resilience, and ambition. Oman may not always make headlines like its neighbors, but its rise is real, steady, and deeply impressive. The story of Oman reminds us that sometimes, true strength lies not in loud displays of power but in quiet determination, thoughtful planning, and a deep respect for both tradition and progress. As Oman continues to grow, it will likely inspire other nations to pursue a model of development that values stability, inclusivity, and sustainability. So, what do you think? Is Oman the Gulf's next great success story, and could its approach become a model for the world? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the countries shaping our world today.